Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where we have our first building materials. Ooh. So this took a while. Luckily for me, I've actually been moving flats this weekend, so I could leave this like running AFK, and by the time I came back, this was finished, which was nice. So, 1 of 5. In between episodes, I've done obviously a little bit of tidying up, got rid of that loop that we had. I haven't actually tested this out to make sure that it works, but it certainly looks a lot better. And probably the other main bit of progress we've been making is this. Just whipped up a quick pyrolyzer. Wasn't too bad. We had some blast bricks left over. Like one blast brick block short from being able to create some more blast bricks, and we probably have the stuff, so we could get like another couple of pyrolyzers. But we've already got like 2 tanks full of 17 buckets. We're also getting coal coke and tar, and tar is useful for things like this lapis lazuli thing, superheated steel, which I wonder if that works with Pneumaticcraft as well. And compressed iron, which we've been buying off a villager instead of making. But and yeah, you can make steel to get that as well. But also we can use this coal coke, pulverize it in this pulverizer, and then alloy it with iron to make steel. And that'll be a lot better than waiting for the old school blast furnace we got sitting over at the base. So obviously no progress on the outside of the factory in between episodes. We do have a bunch of concrete, which I do want to cover the floor in, but I'll wait until I have 1,500 of these, which I'm not going to count that right now, but I doubt that's 1,500. We can have a look. 369, we are nowhere near the amount of concrete that we need. I think what we're missing is actually processing over here at the moment, which is some more slag. So this will kickstart some more concrete production. And this will just be something that ticks along while we're doing other things. So I've still got a bit more of this to do. Probably also got a bit of creosote oil happening here. Oh, these are full. I never put the tanks back in. I think we'll probably just empty these and never use these again, because I reckon the other one's a bit faster. We probably also don't need to be making steel this way. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the grind. Hopefully today it shouldn't take too long to at least finish getting the materials that we need, and then we can just set this guy running, and that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And then we can start looking at maybe the foundation materials. Steel might be an issue. And just been working on upgrading my Dan Canal, so we ended up having enough redstone honey block with I've got about 3 redstone bees now. And I've just been out collecting clay, but pretty quickly hit this limit of only 1,000 blocks, so pretty keen to upgrade them again. And the only thing I'm missing is this marvelous clay. Glowstone honeycomb, I think we should have enough if I rescue it from here and we don't... There we go, and we don't process it. Yeah, we only need 4. So that's pretty good. And then we just need to find a water source. Where's my infinite water bucket gone? There we go. Here. And marvelous clay is just, magic clay, which we made a while ago. Mana powder is just source chunks or source gems. Lapis is easy. Gold powder we got from that little bit of nature's aura we did. Oh, this is... Then there's 32 marvelous clay, probably used for some other stuff. Whatever an ender storage break is. Ender storage break, tier 2 glyph. Not sure. Not sure. Hey, we say, give me all of this stuff. There we go. Nice. And he now has a limit of 4,000. I don't think we can get to the Dank 4 because we haven't dug into this. And we don't have infused honeycomb, which from memory that was the infused bee, which is the nature's aura thing. And mythical clay. Bliss powder's easy, emerald dust is easy. Okay, so mythical clay, simple. That not simple, that not simple. An infinity backpack. Can hold 2048 items. I mean, we can't make HDPE anytime soon. But cool, cool. I think I'm just still kind of waiting on this stuff to happen. And that's what I was doing. I set up another multi-servo press just with gears. Because I was getting annoyed with having to... That's 4 and that makes 1, I think. So we'll just make sure. Yeah. Getting annoyed with having to go cast gears out. We should really start thinking about... Oops. Setting up auto-crafting. You're not going to export? Oh, we can actually access that. That is a terrible chest. I think we can open these ones. Yeah. There we go. Lead gears. I was using that for making things to speed up the creosote process. And he's only using 40 RF a tick. And that's a bit faster. I suspect we're still a little ways off being able to make it enough of the stuff for this. Copper shouldn't be too bad. We've got a bunch of slag because I was processing the stuff we've been getting from our copper bees. And then we can just turn that into copper ingots. And I guess we just chuck the coal in here. And yeah, steel production's not going to be too tough now. Okay, so I've been off doing some mining. Made myself a fortune pick. Just sort of enchanted diamond picks until I managed to get fortune 3. And built some more paralyzers. Figured I'd try and get through this as quick as I can. And then, I mean, I don't know if we really need all the other paralyzers for anything. But maybe we'll need them for something. So, yeah. Treated wood is the thing we need the most of. I've kind of got like weird amounts of creosote in some of these tanks. Alright, so we've got 2.3k, that's not enough. We need we need 8k treated wood. Yeah, okay, so for a start I thought maybe I'd gone a little bit overboard with our creosote generation, but I'm pretty confident that we haven't. That will slowly fill all of those up. And I've just got all of the coal coke and targeting piped into a chest. So we ended up making logistical transporters, and that's just piping out of them, and yeah, logistical transporters extracting coal out of the sky, which is keeping all of these running. Episodes are probably going to start getting a little bit slower, I imagine, a little bit less frequent, just while I'm completing these projects, because I think I do want to finish this pack, so there's going to be plenty of more episodes in the future, but if you're sort of watching them as they're coming out, I'm certainly not going to be able to maintain the daily-ish episodes I have been doing. But, I mean, that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, back to processing that. We probably have, I would imagine, we're getting close to enough copper. Now these actually have to be turned into plates. Let's just do that. I'm getting ready for the other bits and pieces that we need. So, I had to make more blast bricks, but that was cool. We're going to need an 2,000 copper shingles. There's 1,000.6. Not quite. Not quite, but I don't think that's going to be too bad. Just because we've had copper bees for quite a while. And of course I've been finding a bit of copper when I've been down mining too. And for another progress update, expanded the factory out another chunk and set up all the Pneumaticcraft stuff. So it's going to be pretty big. I mean, I'm imagining I'm probably going to be moving all of these machines. Just started transferring stuff over. I think that's pretty much, aside from these two that aren't even really hooked up, still the same as last time. But yes, I think I ended up editing it out, but we ended up getting speed upgrades as a reward for a quest, because I still can't make these, just because I haven't gone through the route of doing this, which, yeah, it's some thermo, any mushrooms that gets you yeast culture. This wouldn't be too bad to do, just a few thermo-pneumatic processing plants. We'll probably set that up at some stage. Yep, that's all set up, ready to go, ready to go. Got the heater running. Probably unnecessarily. I imagine this guy's probably... He's still processing oil. One thing I am running out of is iron. So I've got a bit processing. We're mostly needing it for steel, because I have been working on the foundation materials. It needs a whole bunch of steel scaffolding. We might be closer to getting some, but not heaps. We've got 367. We only need 500, so that's not too bad. Concrete is still happening. Bricks I still need to do, but that shouldn't be a major deal. This is out of stuff again. I doubt we have the concrete quite yet. But we've got this thing. And we don't have the mob farm anymore. So I'm planning on setting these spawners up, way up here, and hopefully the fall all the way down here is enough to, you know, relieve them of being alive. And then we can harvest their armor and smelt it down into iron and gold. Or crush it into diamonds as well. That's another thing we can get out of that. Just because I need iron. I just don't have heaps, and I don't want to go mining all the time. Thought about setting up an iron farm, but then I remembered we had this. And I think it's the Wither Skeleton one. He's got iron and gold armor. So, no, there's iron and gold, and we get coal from him as well, which I am also short of. I've started processing logs, which does get you some creosote, but not heaps. But, yeah. I'm going to keep working on this mob farm, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It is taking quite a while, but we're going to be getting there. We're going to be getting there. Oh yeah, I was making encased fans, and I'm going to create energy all the way up there, and we're going to push the mobs. Instead of using water, we're going to use the fans. And I think the faster we spin these, the faster mobs get pushed. Yeah. Which is what we want. We definitely want that. Okay. So I just ended up building another windmill up here. I figured this might be a bit of stress, and I wanted to run it fast. Now that's not what I was trying to do. So it potentially could go faster, but I think this should be enough. This kind of crosswinds, which are a little bit of a pain. Should hopefully end up pushing mobs here. Now I'm stuck. Now if you hold shift you can kind of avoid it. Oh, there we go. So it is completely, well, as symmetrical as it can be. Like, you don't need, as much. You don't need to have fans all the way around, and I also ran out of stuff for fans. But yeah, the kind of crosswinds are a little bit average. I'm not quite sure what the best way to get around that would be. But, I mean, this should be fine. So yeah, another windmill. Similar design. It's not exactly the same design. think I made it come out too many of these things. I'm actually not sure, or not enough. But I kind of, yeah, I'm not sure. What did I do different there? Not sure. But I mean, it works. It's working. It's blowing stuff around. Yeah, we might be able to go one further. I don't know if that would help or hinder the crosswinds, though. But cool, we should be able to stop this. There we go. So the plan is just to build a dark room. And actually we don't need that there. Build the dark room and then drop the mobs. Now, since some of them are reasonably tough, they might not all die falling down, but hopefully they do. And then we can sort the drops once they're getting down there. And yeah, I'm picking we're probably good. Probably can't see it from up here. We're probably good for creosote oil and treated wood. So yeah, it's just going to be the iron for the frame glass, which actually I might have enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're going to be smelting down the armor and tools that these mobs are going to drop, and it's going to get us iron. So I guess I'll try and just make this a dark room and set some of these spawners up. Well, slight problem, which I probably should have seen coming. They don't drop their armor when they happen to just fall to their death. But we do get, with the skeleton skulls, coal, occasional Nautilus shells. I don't have the stray spawner going because I think the strays have feather falling on their boots, which of course means they don't die when they fall down, and that's a problem. Now I can probably also just create an area here. Well, that's not really what I wanted, but then we can just let mobs fall down. And then they do drop stuff because of the looting. Yeah, still not ideal. And just making some pretty pipes upgrades. Setting up just a little bit of a system over here with another XNet controller, just so we're automatically pulverizing, extracting stuff. So, of course, I need some more storage drawers here. So just in the process of setting the filters and just trying to upgrade the speed because I've got a low speed. Let's go for high speed and high T. I think might let us do stacks. No, I mean, I should probably do it on this guy because he is the one that is struggling the most. There we go. That's going better. And then just go along and deal to these guys. There's some stuff we don't really want going in here. I guess I kind of like this chainmail stuff. We can kind of smelt it in a furnace. Gets us iron nuggets. Probably just want to bin it. Ah, so we're getting, you know, a little bit of iron, a bit of gold, a bit of diamond. Occasionally other mobs are spawning up there, which I would like to stop, and I do wonder, and we must be getting close with all of this. We're out of coal actually, which is of course one of the reasons for this farm. Oh dear. There we go. We get a lot of coal from those wither skeletons, especially with all the looting that we've got at the moment. There we go, that's gonna fire that up, and this is the guy with the upgrade. He tends to get stuff last. Sweet. That'll keep that going. And yeah, I guess a redstone furnace wouldn't be bad, and then we'll get like some iron nuggets. I'm out of gears. Yeah, I'm really, really low on iron. And a kiln, can we just make one of these? Okay, so in my quest for getting more iron, I actually ended up going and setting up, I think there's like 3 or 4 more spawners up there. We've upgraded these machines, mostly like our pulverizer and our induction smelter, and yeah, There's a bit of diamond. There's a bit of iron. I just knock out that andesite and then I can kill all the mobs, but they pile up very quick. And I'm getting enough iron to the point where I'm actually short of glass now, which is a nice change, but we're almost there. We've got enough, I think slightly more than we need in terms of treated wood and all of these. I think this is, we might need slightly more copper. I noticed one was like a little bit down and it had been the exact right amount of copper in there, but it's this framed glass we're short of. But we should actually be able to start these 4 because it's the 4 more we need. Let's double check. So I've made 1 and I've got 4 to go. We should be able to kick these off because now I'm just waiting on iron. Yeah, I'm just waiting on iron and glass. And yeah, this could probably be more efficient because there's kind of a lot of dead space where nothing's happening. But hey, eventually we're going to end up with one of these components that we need. Now, in terms of the foundation, I still haven't done the bricks, but we've got a bit of steel processing, and we've got so much coal coke, 2,200. Yeah, not too much of an issue, and just processing up the sand now, so shouldn't be too long. And yeah, and then we'll have the stuff we need. But I'm going to leave this running. Probably just end up putting too much of the stuff in here since it's already started, but we're closer. We're closer. I think the improvement to the mob farm was worth it. We can even pop up there and just have a bit of a look. We're inside a cloud. Yes, we've got a few spawners. They do get stuck a bit. Vector plates definitely be better, but we're not quite there yet. There's a bit of, we can get that easy enough. Yeah, to be fair, we do need the apprentice blood orb, I believe, which we have to fight some boss, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, eventually we're going to get there. Eventually we're going to get there. And boy, double jump is good. There we go. Bit more factory setup. We got some more of these building materials on the way. So in between episodes, I'll let this run. Bit of AFKing, and we'll come back next time and work on the next components, which I think this should be the most grindy one. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.